what's going to be the next hot VR thing? What's going to replace VR?
I think what we've got here is we've got a hail back to the traditional thing. So you're right. When COVID struck, there was a massive push to recruit a lot of people to just stick everything they had in the face-to-face into an online space so everyone can do it. And it wasn't their fault. Schools, businesses, organisations, everybody had a need to make sure that not only could people be trained on what they needed to do, they needed to adapt to an online space because people were remote working or hybrid working. And in that case, it's like, okay, how do we tackle that? And there was a lot of gaps. And there was a lot of, well, you know training, you build this. It's like that. It doesn't necessarily mean it was designed right for that kind of side. All that aside, what we've got now is several years later, what I think we've got is a hail back to traditional methodology balanced with technology. And what we've got here is we're looking for creatives, both from the instructional design side, and we're looking for creatives from the design side that can work hand in glove with regards to AI technologies to be able to actually develop for our customers and our clients and our learners' needs at pace, without it feeling like it's just been put through the mill and churned out, because otherwise you've got back to the old COVID kind of situation. So it's a conscious decision of how you use the tools to be able to improve the experience that's coming through. What it does enable us to do is develop things that normally budgets wouldn't enable for. The ability where you could bring a video in, or you could bring in the character, or you could bring in the artwork. It allows people to be able to actually bring that in, whereas normally it would take more time or more cost or along those lines. But I think there's still an essence of, you're better to have people that know the design as well, using the tools to be able to build the things, because you'll see a significant difference to the haphazard, well, I gave it a shot. And there's nothing wrong if that's all you've got. But if you want a quality product that actually captures the whole essence and it's got that consistency and it's got that message and it incorporates all the stuff, I think the future is going to be that blend, as I say. And I think the biggest risk you're going to find is people just rely on the AI, and then they'll lose a lot of the traditional kind of creativity. And what you'll end up with is 3 to 5 years down the line, juniors will probably suffer the most from this, because the AI will replace them in their kind of roles of where they would be doing it, because they'll pick up on those tasks. They're your middleweights, they're your seniors, they're your more, your future principals and creative leads. So what you want to do is make sure, and we do this particularly in here, is we make sure that we look after our people, we provide them with the tools, we research new tools, we look for innovation, we're tech agnostic. We will find the right tools that would work for our client, and if we don't have it, we'd look to actually build in it, we'd adapt to it. I know for myself, I'm a geek. I try to crawl back some cool with being an artist, but at the end of the day is, in my evenings, I'm still looking up what's going on, what's here, what's on that, what forums are here. I still play games, but I'm nowhere near as good as I used to be when I was younger. These days it's more, how was that done? What was the structure? What was the rules of that? What's the consequence of it? And it's again, I can't turn the trainer and the creative off from that side. Even down to the environments, like you said before, it's like, how do I get that immersion? How's that audio? How's that come through? And we'll use tools for everything along those lines, but balance that with traditional methodology.
That was a clip from the Briefing Room podcast. And if you liked what you saw, then you can always watch more in the full podcast episode, which is right here. You can click whenever you want. I'll just wait. Go ahead, click.